once again, some water falling from the sky and the outdoor speedway.
I'm good. I'm dry in here. Can you do us a favor and try not to get it muddy? You know, like there's a million gadgets and like we spend a lot of time on chassis dynos trying to get engines to take off. Yeah. We have like none of them. And honestly, it takes off as good as probably any engine I've ever had.
Yeah, so I just took a little right front out of it basically, and I think that shouldn't hurt, and then just raise the back up a little higher today to see if it'll... So probably just getting 1 inch on the top, I'd assume, looking at it, but that's why we're just kind of waiting.
First lap actually wasn't very good at all. I tried, there's some moisture off it too, like off of it, and I tried to get down to it, and then I lost the tires. And the second lap I just followed it on around, and I got down the back stretch a lot better.
You would presumably would pick up speed?
I would think so. I think we're all good. I think we're going to be running pretty far around. get off too very good my first lap.
McMahon and
What did McMahon do?
like a 49, but he was like 8 before you. It was almost a deal where I felt like maybe we could have sucked the right rear end or
Just
something
got
a little bit to try to get you some more.
Yeah. The right wheels up into the cushion and sucked him into the wall.
I didn't know how much grip that actually had up there.
Tough break
1 and 2's got a lot.
for the man from Pinkletown, Pennsylvania.
No, it was stuck.
Easy killer.
Find out how many cars we will in for in tonight's
Don't interview him, just please spin the wheel.
4, 5, 6.
And Johnny, it could be, he talked to him on the way over, he said, I got a lot of drivers shaking my hand, but your own pace.
One full around.
Let's see.
That thing.
And then for the 38th annual Kings Royal,
Let's go.
it is a 4.
Let's go.
4 nearly got the 0. So a 4 invert for tonight's
I guess.
races.
The first heat, pole?
It's on the pole. Just which one? I don't know.
I think it's a pole.
I think they said.
Well, once again, some water falling from the sky in the outdoor speedway.
They said,
Hey, y'all, get everything back ready.
yeah, they said stay here. I'm good, I'm dry in here.
Can you do us a favor and try not to get it muddy?
I feel pretty confident that they would have kept qualifying when they make this up, but I don't think they'd keep like one heat. I bet they'd make us redo that, but I don't know.
I don't know. I just think they just pick it up.
So this thing, you know, like there's a million gadgets, and like we spend a lot of time on chassis dynos trying to get engines to take off.
Yeah.
We have like none of them. And honestly, it takes off as good as probably any engine I've ever had.
Yeah.
Especially here, like this is a tough place to get engines to take off. And he actually went before me that second one. Like he left. Like I heard him go first, and I went right behind me. But I mean, it just out accelerated. And like it just, I think it just ran through the numbers faster than his did. I thought I was in trouble in the second one. I thought,
That's what they show that front angle, and you can't tell. And I was just like, he was all the way down front straightaway. It was almost like he lifted to fall in.
Well, I believe so because I started moving up, and I saw on the first start that he instantly went into protect mode.
Yeah.
Which is what exactly I didn't want to happen because I felt like if he beat me, I thought he was going to come across my nose and push me down where I didn't need to be going into one, which was going to just set up somebody to ring around the outside of me because I was going to get pushed down in the grease. So I was like, I have to beat him to one, or he's going to put me in a bad spot.
No, it wasn't as good as the first one, but like by the time you got like right into like the first curve of the wall, like he had already given up.
Once I lost sight of him, I went ahead and started moving right just to make him like try to lift, or I was going to push him higher.
That's what, like, when we were talking about going faster or slower, like, I almost, like, I didn't want to say go slow because I figured it would take off, but I didn't want it to be that, like, one time that it decides to go or something.
I just felt like when you're in, like, a marginal spot for grease, like a faster start, I felt like I could control a little bit better, and I feel like you take away the advantage the second row can sometimes have with a faster start. Like, if it's a slow start, the second row can kind of time in and swarm you. If you're going a little quicker, it seems like that's a little bit harder. But I actually try to remind myself, like, whatever you do, don't jump the start because, like, it's a difference of 6th or 7th. Like, running second wasn't the end of the world. Like, if you're in the 6th heat, it's a big difference. But I'm like, even if he goes before you, just go with him because...
That's true. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it was only one spot. So, like, even if we're in second, we start 7th versus 6th versus getting penalized and starting second row, and then you're like, now you're...
Might run the beat.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
Yeah, that start then runs the beat.
Yeah. Like, I kind of ran low, just sort of protecting the first couple laps, and then I moved up, and then it looked like nobody else was up there because it looked dirty. So
I think they only ran like 4s behind you, and you had like 3 seconds.
So I saw that. I was watching. I actually.
You watched the screen for once?
Big screen for once. And I was. And actually, the first time I saw it, I don't know how, but I sort of flipped the roles reverse.
Yeah.
I saw a white car on the back of the blue car, and I instantly thought, oh, that's the blue car on the back of a white car. So I'm like, oh, he's right on me, but I'm like, I don't hear him. I'm like, no, that's the other way around. That's
your first attempt to screen watch was bad.
What color am I?
Yeah.
I could just see, like, they were showing 2 cars, like, really close, and one of them blue, and I'm like, I'm ahead of them.
Yeah, that can't be me.
I'd say it's about as clean as it could have been. It was going to be really dirty.
Oh yeah. If you had anyone in front
Who was it that bailed in there and threw the grease? And, like, somebody went, like, low and just...
Got stuck?
Oh, it just took off across, and I think that's what got McFadden.
Oh, no, so...
I mean,
it was like Brown ended up here, and I think McMahon's come across, and Brown tried to like check and turn, and like right when he checked, McFadden was just right off his right rear and just did that.
So McMahon must have been the white car that looked like he entered pretty low, and like on the second start, on the first one, when the one that McFadden was a little bit behind it, but somebody like went down there and was in a
that's what I think. Like he slid across, and that's when Brown tried to like pivot hard because he and it just. I tried to buy a 50/50 ticket when I first got in the truck, and they'd already closed it. I opened it and it said 21,000. I went,
Dude, Blade looked like he had like Costco receipts. He had so many.
That one we did the Chili Bowl that year, we gave like 40,000 to a kid.
Really?
Bought one ticket.
Oh wow. I mean, if you want to know the truth, you guys can load up.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like we have a while.
Kind of what I was thinking.
yeah.
Like, there's really no reason to sit around and wait for the mad rush and rain.